Hey everybody, I'm Accidental Grenade and welcome back to more Guild of Dungeoneering gameplay. Last time we had a nice dungeon delve with Casey. I think it's time to... And we also had a one with Division as well. I shouldn't leave him out, but I think it's time to expand our dungeon first and maybe pick up another recruit. We cannot do any of these. The bottom or the second row here is all 500, so I think we should maybe just focus on accruing what we can here. Let's go ahead and pick up the Apprentice. The magic attacks seem kind of interesting sometimes, so we'll go ahead and build a library. Now the library, I don't like that I can't see the titles of my rooms here. So we got barracks, graveyard. This is the curio shop, I think. Leather worker, theater. What are you? I don't remember. Well, let's put the library right off the center here. And a new Dungeoneer has arrived. And I couldn't make this stuff up if I tried. That is the Dungeoneer's name is Jeffrey.
I give to you.
And Jeffrey is a new follower of mine on Twitch. And I just want to see if I have here somewhere how he spells his name. Here we go. Well, since I was gonna maybe make a little joke and start typing Jeff and be like, nah, and then change it. But it's serendipity. Like, I can't make this shit up. That is crazy. So this is Jeffrey the man. Jeffrey the Ma. Alright, well, you're just going to be Jeffrey then. Those posters must be working, indeed. Oh my goodness. I honestly can't believe that just happened. That's really funny and really appropriate. And Jeffrey, happy to have you aboard. Welcome to the Grenadiers Dungeoneers crew. So we can still expand the guild, and I really like the kind of strange items that we're getting from some of these. So let's go with the woodworker. Perhaps. Can I look at these? Heater shield, crossbow, arcane wand, hand axe. Or we could go with the blacksmith for scale mail, mace, scimitar, and a soldier's helmet. I think the blacksmith items looked a little more appealing to me, so I'm going to go ahead and go with the blacksmith. All of the rooms you can put in any direction. The blacksmith, let's say we've got our like little commercial district over here. I'm going to go ahead and put him right next to the leather worker. Him or her. Ladies can be blacksmiths too. You know, get that steel dust, get a little dirty. Ladies, we like it when you get a little dirty. We're gonna go exploring now. And I'm actually gonna not take New Blood Jeffrey. Instead, I'm gonna take Jameson into not this dungeon, because that's quest 3. Let's, Jameson, how about you tackle the big orc there, buddy? In we go. Alright, so we've got to defeat the orc warlord. So I missed the threat that he made there. Looking over at my capture software again when the narration came into play. So we've got a dead end with a mysterious fountain. So what I can do is put this here, and if it's good, I can send my character that way, and if not, I won't. It's a fountain of knowledge. That is indeed good. So we'll fight the scary spider over here. Ooh, gimme! Totally something Jameson would say. Alright, so we're down 1 HP from the beginning, but incoming physical attacks get an extra damage, so we'll go up 2 to 1 here. 3 to 1. Do we have some sort of buff? Oh, we have a blessing. Interesting. I missed what it was, but that's okay. I'm going to do cower here just because I don't want to allow the spider to heal itself. And we'll do lucky hit to finish the fight, I believe. Oh, but there was a block in there. That's okay. That'll do it. Getting decent at assessing what's going to happen, but on the fly it can still be a little difficult here and there. Bash is good, but getting Holy Seal this early seems pretty nice. So we should take that, and then also get the Fountain Blessing there. +1 to first physical damage, so there it is. Warrior Spirit, and then Holy Seal. Now, we have found. So we've got level 2 enemies up here. We're now level 2. But I want to fight a goblin on the way. I want to avoid this fountain if I can, but Stupidity 2 next fight. Okay, well, what we'll do is we'll do this along the way, and we don't want that Stupidity against the big boss, so we might as well have it against one of the gnolls here. I'm gonna fight this goblin man along the way first, though. Level 2 versus level 1 doesn't really seem fair, but I'm not in the business of being fair. All right, I'm in the business of winning games. Holy Seal will be just a quick overheal to start. Why not? And starting battle hand size increased by 2. That's pretty awesome. We'll just do a cower here as well. Why not? Maybe we can take absolutely no damage this fight. No, not quite. I could block 1 here. I could do 2 damage, which would do 3 total. Let's do 2 damage for 3 total, and the fight will end here no matter what. So it doesn't matter what we choose. The goblin killed himself by headbutting me. Soldier's helmet. Is it like it's just +1 HP? Well, that doesn't seem very good. So bash is a 1 and a block 1, where slice is just a straight 2 damage. I actually prefer the bash, I think. So we'll take the twig here. Get our gold coin. Hey, stop killing my monsters! No, dude, I won't. So go this way, and along the way I am gonna fight this skeleton, and we'll put the gold coin here because we're pretty much gonna go through that room no matter what. Jameson versus the skeleton, who is brittle, taking 4+ damage in 1 turn, causes 2 extra damage. Well, that doesn't seem likely. Cower's not a good idea. I guess lucky hit. We'll still take more damage than him. That's okay. I don't want you to be successful with your head blow. This fight seems kind of scary. I'm gonna cower again. Headbutt seems good, and this is where bash can come in a little bit handy. But Jameson's HP is not holding up great here. Holy Seal to bring us back a little bit. We'll trade 1 for 1 here, unfortunately. We're still down 1 HP. Man, gotta go lucky hit. Jameson may die here. That's a good evening the score type of attack there. I like that. Oh. Bro, I'm sorry. Oh.
A sorry tale of
Rip. Honestly, like, I don't know that I played that horribly poorly. I mean, I guess dead. Wow, harsh. Maybe I should have farmed up more levels along the way. A new Dungeoneer has arrived, however. Let's see. So, let's see. Well, I know 2 very close females in my life who are named Megan, so this is going to be Megan. We're going to rename since that's a lady. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and have another chump instead. And we'll go ahead and go exploring again. since this is only 10 minutes in so far, I'm willing to do the same fight again and take, we'll take Jeffrey, who's an apprentice, which is a newer class. What's hugging a bottle do? Alright, since I just lost, maybe I should have done this for Jameson. Since I just lost a fighter, though, I'll do hugging a bottle right off the bat. And we're gonna beat this big orc this episode. We're gonna do it. But I'm gonna try to farm up some levels around the way here instead, a little smarter. Oh crap, it's one of those do-gooders from the Ivory League. Hey, idiot, we're not from the Ivory League. Knew I should have been more careful. I hate those Ivory League chumps. I want the respect I deserve. Alright, so let's maybe like loop like way out here. We'll actually just put 3 paths down, and then we'll move forward 1. Onwards, companions! Oh, that's right, it's just me. Wait a sec, you're from the Guild of Dungeoneering? Take them out with the trash, minions. Whoa, besmirching the name of my good guild, sir? This is something for which cannot be stood. We'll get a fight right away here. And I'm gonna put like again some like kind of kiting options around here. Just give ourselves some path options to level up, basically. By Jove, if it isn't a nasty rat. Alright, what kind of attacks you got for me, Jeffrey? You're talented. I knew that already. Start with Fire 1. Okay. So I don't know what that means. I guess, oh, Fire 1 is like a little set of cards, so you get this Fire Blast, which is nice. The rat doesn't have any traits. I can't block that, so let's just go ahead and we'll soup up our deck here with 2 more cards. Claw. We'll just go ahead and trade with Fire Blast. That'll be 2-2 for our damage, but we've got an HP advantage. These are no good, so we'll go ahead and do one of our Sparks cards here. Still got an HP advantage. I'm saving Zap in case I need it for the very end to kill the rat before it kills me. Like right here. If the rat doesn't hit damage, that's 2, but it won't. But we'll still just get the kill here, I believe. Perfect. A little close, a little scary, but not too bad. I do think Jeffrey needs Holy Seal, though. And we'll try to head downward and get some level 1 fights here. Yeah, this is kind of more what I'm looking for. How do we want to build out our dungeon? Like this, perhaps? Perhaps like this? Oh, but no. I don't want to go that way yet. You don't understand. I'd rather not. I didn't mean to connect there. Can I no take backsies? No take backsies though. Let's fight this nasty rat. And let's fight the gnoll on the way as well. Hopefully that'll be enough to get me comfortably leveled. I don't want to die twice in the same dungeon in a row. Jeffrey versus the nasty rat once again. So talented. Do Fire Blast. And we'll do Sparks. Which one are you going to discard? You left me with my Zap. That's interesting. We'll go ahead and do Fire Shield. I don't think the rat does any magic attacks, so saving the block magic is not a big deal. And we'll finish it off with a Zap. A Zizap. Sipping on some Zizerp. What do you got so far? You just got your Paper Crown, right? Could take the Straight Jacket for +1 HP. I can take the Troll Femur, which seems maybe the best option. So let's take that for some nice new attacks. And I don't really want to fight any level 3 enemies, thank you. So I don't want to put that down either, just in case that makes me have to go fight the Orc Warlord right away. Very scared. Actually, you know what? Just in case, let's put this here, and maybe it'll give us a good fountain. It's a 50-50 fountain of power. I like that. I don't know if we'll be able to get to it, but I like that. And let's just waste all of our rooms here. Maybe in some way I can get myself over here to the left side. That is Dulce Decorum. I don't know. Some Latin. Who wants to translate? Pause that and translate that Latin for me. Dulce et Decorum something something or other. Intuition. So we'll just do intuition. It's gonna be a 2-for-1 anyway, so I'm not too worried. Here we can use bash. Turn the tide in our direction. And can't block that, so I'll go ahead and fire blast and should be able to get the kill on this next turn pretty much no problem. Yeah, we'll just go ahead and do rekindle. Gets us the kill. 1 HP at the end, but we made it. I don't want to take the stiletto. Don't really want to take that. I think I'd rather take the shimmering cloak. And now we've got this buff, which is hero gains 1 HP. What? Sorry. Per damage blocked next fight. That's nice. Alright, so it's got us going up, but I can't tell where I'm going after that. I can't put you there, huh? Put this here and this one here. And we'll put a Skeleman up here, and maybe that'll make us go through that fountain. We'll see. This never used to happen in finishing school. Oh, don't be such a spoiled brat, Jeffrey. Alright, we got more HP now thanks to our fancy shimmering cloak. And 1 HP per damage blocked. So this is gonna give us just a bunch of HP here. Should be basically no sweat to finish this fight without a problem. Use rekindle, just keep our health up, why not? And one more hit. Doesn't even matter what it is. Well, we didn't want to use intuition there, but I mean, it didn't matter which attack we used. We already got the shimmering cloak. We can take the glyph for our offhand since we don't have anything in our offhand. I think that's a good idea to kind of round out our character model here. So perfect. This is actually going to take us through the fountain. And after that, perhaps we actually will fight the Orc Warlord. Do I get to see what level you are? You got 11 HP? He's got 11 HP. How about that? I don't really like that. I don't know what level you are, but you're huge. And I don't like that either. So what could we do? We could like go this way and double back around, and I might actually do that just to be on the safe side. So we're fighting a skeleton first, so let's mix it up and put a rat man here and then a skeleton here and see if we can actually do this. We'll put a mysterious fountain here just in case we can maybe come back through it and get a good trait for ourselves. So that's a fountain of combustion. I'm going to go ahead and say not interested. Alright, talented versus brittle. I know who I'd root for, or I'd vote for if they just given those two, but we use our fire shield here, which means that the drain will not work. Fire shield again means spook will be unsuccessful, so no damage done to us yet. That will change right here, sadly. So he's going to do 1 damage to us no matter what. Let's burn our here just to get it out of the way. And here we'll do bash. And use Holy Seal to get back to full HP. And the skeleton will do damage to itself. Here... Brittle, taking 4+ damage. That's not going to be 4+ there, unfortunately. So let's do Mind Strike. Go 2 for 2. Really want a way to do 4 damage, but it's not going to happen. It's not looking like. So we'll do Rekindle. Should be easy to finish the fight here with a Flame Lash, which will hit first and finish that off. Now, question is it gonna make me scimitar? +1 versus unblockable. That's interesting. +1 versus unblockable. So if the enemy plays an unblockable, we get a +1. Block 3 physical, 2 physical, block 1 physical. I think maybe the skull cap. Let's take the skull cap over the paper crown. Okay, so we are going to head this way, actually, which is what I wanted. So that's going to bring us down, all the way down here, and be another long dungeon trip. But let's fight the gnoll down here. I hate gnolls. Oh, that's a weird, random, like, geekly Dungeons & Dragons podcast reference. So if you've ever watched that, you might enjoy that, but it's very obscure. And how many fights do I really want to do along the way here? Maybe if I put a fight here, I can kind of game it so I can avoid the fountains here. That's really what I want to do. Alright, fight the Rat Man. Let's maybe try to, like, rapid fire through some of these fights. Try to keep that episode time down, keep my audience retention high, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the other content creators out there who know my struggles. Parry. Okay, so none of my attacks have physical, so I don't have to worry about that block. I'm just gonna do Fire Blast to trade 2 for 2, keep our advantage going. And heroes' unblockable attacks gain 1 magical damage this fight. Okay, I'm down. A nice buff for that fight. Could take the Mail Quaff. Could take the Skull Cap, but we've already got that equipped. Could take the Mage Robes. Let's take the Mage Robes. It looks like I didn't lose anything there, but I'm not sure. We'll definitely put a massive gem down here, and we will put another fight here, because like I said, I'm trying to game things, and we'll just end our turn there. Another massive gem to weigh me down. Hashtag first world problems. Alright. I don't know about the Mail Quaff. The HP seems like it might be worth it, but I don't know enough about the game to say for sure at this point. So we'll go 3 for 2 here with Fire Blast, because the headbutt does 1 damage to the skeleton in the first place. So this will block and do 2 damage for me, nullifying the drain. And parry is not going to be effective for you, unfortunately. I'll use Rekindle here to counteract, and if I have a 2 damage strike, which I do, fight is over. Close to dying on that one, though, actually. Again, the Mail Quaff seems tempting. What do I lose? Repel and counter. I honestly don't use those that much, so I think it might be worth the 2 HP. It's either that or Daisy Chain, which gives us Restore, which if successful heals 2. I'd rather just have... but the 2 cards. Actually, let's take the Daisy Chain. Got a massive gem. Just got some enemies and other corridor cards, so I'm just gonna like burn these like around here, and we'll put an enemy like all the way up here, because our pathing shouldn't take us all the way up there, so we can just kind of burn that card as well. I don't suppose we could simply exchange pleasantries instead of more boorish dueling. Jeffrey, you're a snob, man. Alright, we got the HP advantage now, thanks to the, thanks to what? We didn't take the Mail Quaff, we took the Daisy Chain. I'm not sure. Thanks to nothing, apparently. We'll do Slam here, go 2 for 1. Even though I maybe should save Slam for something that's blocking, but if successful, this is going to heal us completely. So, heal back up that way. And we'll do Mind Strike. And one more hit should seal this up. It's not going to matter because the headbutt does the damage for us. Stiletto versus the Femur doesn't seem very good. Already equipped. And I don't really want the club. So we'll just take some gold here. And we'll put some more gold down. Why are you going that way? We'll put some more gold down. And probably end turn here. Let's just end the turn and see what happens here. I'm very confused what the path is going to be next. You're going to go to the dead end? Why would you do that? You are going to go to the dead end. Okay. Let's put this here. Okay, there you go. So you're drawn to the gem. That's a nice thing to know. I'm going to put this up here to burn it. Put this up here to burn it. More Latin, you damned Latin speaking. It's a dead language. You're not allowed to speak it is what that means. I mean, you're allowed, but no one knows how it's pronounced or will understand you for the most part. So we'll overheal with Holy Seal. That's more difficult to say than I thought it would be. Counteract the drain is important with our fire shield. And we got Spook versus Sparks. 1 for 1. Head blow. Use slam here. So the next attack here is gonna get a +1. So that should do 2 damage, right? 3 damage. Oh, he took a self-inflicted. And that should finish it off. Plenty of health left in that fight. Plenty, plenty, plenty. We got a massive gem. I could take the scimitar, but I'm not sure I want to. Ooh. Yeah, sparkly headband. Seems better. And, how about that? What if I put this gold up here? Will that redirect you? Yes, it will. I'm learning how this works, and I'm very excited about it. Just in case I can wrap around here, I want to maybe be able to get this fountain buff, but I'm not going to, like, really push the issue. I'm not going to try to force it and maybe screw it up. Another gold pouch to weigh me down. Alright. Null fight. We've been through a slew of these at this point. It's got neurotoxin. I don't want to use blinding light because it's too good. Let's use intuition. We can tank the damage for now. Again, I don't really want to use... Oh, wait. Did he... Oh, he discarded my blinding light. Should have used it. Should have used it. If successful, one magic damage each turn? Wow. Yeah, you are ignited, my friend. 1 damage per round. It's not going to be a fun time for you. Go ahead and do slam. And that should... you should just die at the start of this round, right? There we go. That ignite is a nice little attack. I'm liking Jeffrey's skills here. Let's just take some more gold. And we'll put a gold pouch here, which will make us go there. And we'll put this room here, sure, and just end the turn. And hopefully now I can force myself in some way to go to fight the Orc Warlord. Put that there. Sure, I'll put a skeleton up here and a rat man up there. Alright, so we got a buff. Now I want to see if I can get to the Orc Warlord. Which way are you going to go? You're going to just go there? Interesting. Interesting choice. Oh, like what makes you choose that pathing? Why do you do it? I wanna understand you, but I don't. So we're gonna go up here because I don't have a choice. Yeah, against my will I must. Oh no, I was gonna say against my will I must say, but now I can change the pathing. So let's just end the turn so we can be safe here and hopefully get a kill against the Orc Warlord here. We're going for it. More species. Perhaps we can renovate that worn down old guild with this. Alright. You've got a shitload of HP. You're predictable. The top card is face up. Okay. Alright, gotta block with a bash here. Traded, but that's not good enough. I can't do shit against this swipe. Damn. Alright, so we gotta do smite just to do as much damage as we can and keep up. Oh my god. We're already dead. Like, I'm dead. You lose. Jeffrey, your time on this earth was so brief. Let's be quiet.
Across the land from far and wide, they come to the guild and want to fight. Sad to see them sliced and diced. Not only once, but twice.
Twice.
Thrice.
And trice. Oh, so morbid. A moment of silence for our freshly minted and quickly fallen comrade. So we've got Renee here. Renee is going to be my friend Sacred Leo Gaming. That is in no way going to fit in here. So we're going to have to go Sackley. That's going to be Sacred Leo Gaming. But that's going to be for next time. If you're enjoying this pulverizing that this game is putting on me, please leave a like or a comment. If you want to see more pulverizings in Guild of Dungeoneering when they come out, please subscribe. I'm Accidental Grenade. Thank you so much for watching.